Lowest temperature level in the universe is absolute zero, and absolutely nothing can get colder than that. If the entire Earth, with total energy, suddenly cooled down to a temperature as cold as absolute zero for just 5 seconds, it would cause a substantial amount of damage. Temperature is the measurement of kinetic energy of the particles in any substance. Yeah, it tells us how fast atoms, molecules, and particles move. At absolute zero, particles no longer move in either direction. That's because at absolute zero, or 0 Kelvin, no heat energy remains. The coldest ground temperature on record, 184 K, minus 89 degrees, or minus 128 degrees Fahrenheit, was recorded in Antarctica in 1983. But it doesn't come close to absolute zero. Even the coldest known place in the entire universe, the Boomerang Nebula, 5,000 light-years from Earth, is only a tad warmer at 1 K. So are you ready for the coldest 5 seconds ever? At room temperature, you know you can maintain a pleasant range of temperatures from about 293 K by constantly going at a speed of 1,800 kilometers. Yet, not even the coldest known location in the entire universe reaches absolute zero. Not even the Boomerang Nebula, 5,000 light-years from Earth, is hotter than 1 K. Are you ready to have the most numbing 5 seconds ever? In his current condition, you know that Mendeley's law holds on a comfortable temperature range of about 293 K. As the temperatures dropped on Earth, all those atomic particles began slowing down. At 0.00001 Kelvin, they could move at a maximum speed of about 0.18 km/h, 0.11 miles per hour. That's 1,000 times as slow as it was at room temperature. As we get nearer to absolute zero, all chemical reactions would gradually get closer to being stopped. Down the road, this would prove to be a dismal circumstance for everyone and everything in existence. Chemical reactions are responsible for everything, from the way your brain communicates with your nervous system to how you live your daily life. Without the trillions of chemical reactions functioning in you, you wouldn't be able to breathe or turn food into energy. Temperatures near absolute zero would be devastatingly cold. Even at a comparatively toasty 77 K, you'd be in serious trouble. That's the temperature of liquid nitrogen. After just a few seconds of this temperature, you would quickly get burnt, blistered, or frostbitten. Yet a toes or 10 would have to be amputated, if it wasn't enough. Even at the absolute 0 degrees Celsius of Boomerang Nebula, chemical reactions will still occur. This is on account of the strange effects of quantum physics. And whenever quantum physics is involved, things get strange. With all the atoms on Earth at a standstill, you can begin to see fragments group together. Only there would not be any cracks, since you would not be the only superfluid thing on the planet. But there is one exception. Bose-Einstein condensates can only be formed when fermions are cooled to near absolute zero. Fermions are all atoms with an odd number of electrons. Maybe some of the atoms in your body and the environment around you may right pointing arrow be a Bose-Einstein condensate. And even for luckies, reaching a temperature of absolute zero wouldn't be possible. If Earth and everything on it plummeted to absolute zero, it would immediately pull the heat from its surroundings. To maintain the Earth and the ecosystem at 0 Kelvin for 5 seconds, you would need an infinite amount of energy. This makes it impossible, but it wouldn't even mean that even a few seconds of near absolute zero temperatures would not devastate the entire planet. And nothing would ever be recovered after this soup of atoms you would be transformed into. Maybe it would be better if the world simply froze overnight. Well, something much better than that sounds like a summer day after all this hubbub about absolute zero. Not to mention, there's a whole other story behind this something else. Please subscribe the channel for more stories like this.